So I have a question I've been asked a lot. I'd love to get your thoughts on this. If you are about to launch your business and you're about to try to seek funding, and this struck, what do you do?
I would step back.
That's what I say. I say step back. Yeah.
I think, I love Shark Tank. Obviously, we've been doing it for a long time. I think one of the things people misunderstand about Shark Tank is the role of VC funding. A lot of people who've never started a business think you need funding in order to start a business. And I always say, funding is not actually running the business. Right. It's just funding. And so I think if you're about to launch, I would step back and I would build more of the business. The more operation you have, the more infrastructure you have, the more farther ahead you are, the less of the company you'll have to give up if you need funding. And you do not want to get funding in this time because people are going to ask you for onerous terms. It's going to be really tough. There isn't a lot of funding going on. I mean, look at even the big VC firms like SoftBank. They just announced last week they're not giving that lifeline over the WeWork for $3 billion. So, if the big guys are doing it, the little guys are doing it also. This is not a good time to be going out for funding. This is a good time for preparation. Here's a question everybody's going to ask you in the VC world, in the business world. Did you survive COVID-19? And did you grow your business? Because if you can answer yes to both of those, guess what? Your company is going to be more valuable than it was going into this.
I 100% agree. I've told every company in our portfolio, the object of the exercise is to demonstrate how you can fare in a crisis. That is how it's not going to be judged by how many new stores you opened. It's going to be judged by some type of growth or some way in which you exploited an opportunity, but you're mostly going to be judged by your nimble decision-making. And I make the same point, especially in the DTC space. Like, you have no leverage. I don't care how amazingly successful you are. And every VC, despite what they say, is going to be looking to reprice a deal, and it's not in your favor. So if you were going to do $1 million round or raise $500,000, raise $100,000 from Aunt Betty. Whatever you need to do to just make some progress to get yourself another 3 months. I would, however, anybody out there who is thinking about eventually needing to raise money, don't send emails to prospective investors saying, I have a $500,000 line and I got 300,000 already soft circled, right? Everybody knows that that's not true anymore. You're better off just saying, I know no one's doing any deals right now. I just would love to be on your radar for when things change. Would you mind taking a look at my deck? It gets everyone's back down, much less adversarial. And again, no one's doing deals right now.
Everybody has more time.
Right.
In the past, you're in the office, people are coming by, nobody wants to talk to you. But we've actually seen people are more open to having a conversation right now. If you're not ambulance chasing, if you're not hitting them overhead, if you're not being a jerk. And to your point with VCs, guess what? They have time.
Right.
Reach out to them. Just let them know you're there.
Right. And send them a deck. Just don't send them an investment pitch because, again, it's just going to hurt you.